Hey everybody, Jay here from Modern Mississauga. This is going to be a very quick video on the 2018 Nissan Pathfinder. Pathfinder came out in 2013 as far as the 4th generation goes. Minor facelift in 2017, just some light refreshes on the outside. And we have the 2018 version today, and not much has changed. Still a good reliable vehicle, running a 3.5 V6, putting out 284 horse and 259 pound-feet of torque. Looks good, standard SUV shape. LEDs for the headlights, which are on, LED day runners. You got your fog lights as well. Pretty safely designed vehicle, towing up to 6,000 pounds here. 20-inch wheels. It snowed this morning, so I just brushed off the car, so sorry if it's a little on the not entirely clean side. We'll go around the passenger side again. Nice simple design. I think there's going to be a new Pathfinder coming out in the next couple of years. Well, there should be, because it's sitting 5 years already for the 4th generation. Look around the back. This is the top trim, all-wheel drive platinum version. And yeah, there's a look at the back. And let's do this in one take instead of doing a couple. So what I'll do first is open up the trunk to show you all the trunk space. I put down the 3rd row seats, put down the 2nd row seats. There is a ton of space here for whatever it is you need. Go up top, close it automatically. Kind of standard fare for the high-end stuff on the trim level. Show you the back seats right there. Very cool that it says cargo mode there. I kind of like that, instead of just, you know, having nothing there. I'll push the seats back. So that's what 2 of the seats are like. I can't reach the other one from here. So there's your rear entertainment system right there. That's not true at all. Rear entertainment system's up there. Rear climate control is here. Sorry, it's a little early in the morning. So you get a couple of USB ports, get your heated seats. Oh, somebody left them on. That's not smart. And you control your temperature back there as well. So we'll jump into the front. Oops. So there's a nice kind of overall look at what the inside looks like. Very typical Pathfinder. Again, not much has changed over the past few years. Put the volume. Oops, sorry about that. No one needs. Oh, come on, just go off. All right, so infotainment system, touch screen, got your navigation. You got everything in the platinum trim here. Let me get my gloves off. What else? A couple of USB ports down there as well. One thing I don't like, and it kind of got me a couple of times, is, so the car stopped right now, and I'm just at the end of my street in a crescent, so no cars are coming. So I'm gonna put the car in drive, which is right there. And every time I went for the heated seats or to push something here, kind of give you an idea of what I was doing. So my hands were on the wheel, and I put my hand down, and I would reach over like this. It's just the fastest, quickest way for me to do it. And a few times my hand would bump that little button right there, which is the overdrive. I don't think you can see it through the RPMs. Yep, so hold on. Oops, yeah, so there's the RPM, the overdrive on and off. And with the overdrive off, your revs just skyrocket and kind of throws you for a bit of a loop. So I don't like that it's there, you know, I put it maybe at the front facing this way. Anyway, so that kind of threw me a couple of times. So I would just either go over or reach around, a little uncomfortable, but that's my little gripe on that. Wood finish, I don't really care for that myself. Everything you need is here as far as your audio controls go and your HVAC controls go as well. Center dial, controlling what happens in the screen, fairly easy to use as well. Again, you know, the car is aging a little bit, still looks good, drives well, but it's just a little on the older side, and you know, I can't wait to see what Nissan's going to do to do as far as the restyle goes. There's your dashboard, standard fare. I've done about 400 kilometers, and my average fuel is 13.1. The ratings for what Nissan gives us are 11.0 combined, which is 12.4 city, 9.2 highway. I've done a bunch of highway driving, so I would have thought that should be lower, but I've had the heated seats on. I've had the heated steering wheel on, which is right there, and there's the on button. And maybe that's kind of sucked a bit of the gas and out. as well. I haven't had anybody in the car with me, so I can't say it's weight, but it's more power. Your trip reset's very obvious right there. Your dashboard lighting is right there, dim and bright. Memory seats, regular window controls and mirror controls. There's your trunk control, skid control off, blind spot monitoring, and your main for your USB ports on and off. Sorry, the car pretty much has everything in it. It's got all sorts of safety features, from the blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alerts, automatic emergency braking, around view monitor, and I'll show you what that looks like. So the car's in park, we'll pop it into reverse, and it's a little snowy and dirty. So anyway, that's the rear view camera, that's the around view. There are cameras to the front, back, and under the side view mirrors, and that's how you get that as well. Aside from that, the car's, you know, pretty good if you're looking for an SUV that has tons of space. And I mentioned you can tow up to 6,000 pounds with the Nissan Pathfinder. Heated seats are they're a little weird because the two buttons are over here, whereas you'll be putting one here and one over there. It's kind of hard to see as well as far as on and off. And like I'm focusing on it pretty close right now. So that's off. You got your 3 for your hots, 3 for your cools. But yeah, in the dark, the light doesn't really show up all that well. And it's, again, hidden by the gear shift. Even the gear shift's back here, you can't really see it too well. So I just left one on high the entire time. You have your uppers and your lowers for your storage. So there's the top. And it's nicely labeled as well. So there's your lowers, and you got a ton of space down there as well as 2 more USB ports and audio in, video in for the controls in the back. So I think that wraps it up for this review on the Pathfinder. Good vehicle. Definitely in need of a bit of not a bit, I guess a whole new redesign, just to stay competitive with the rest of the market out there, which there's a lot of good SUVs out there right now, and I think Nissan will do a great job. Nissan's put out their new Kicks model, which is coming I think in the next month or two, and they're definitely gonna with the new Qashqai as well. So I think that the Pathfinder will go for a bit of a sleeker look as well. One last look at the steering wheel, I guess one first look at the steering wheel as well. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know, and stay tuned for the next video on something. I'm not going to tell you, you'll just have to tune in. Okay, thanks everybody. I forgot something, just a quick thing with this model. There is the rear door alert. So basically they don't want you to forget anything in the rear seats. So if there's anything in there, there's a little note that says check what's in the rear, as far as 3rd row seats or 2nd row seats. So yeah, that's it. Sorry I forgot that, and we're done for real this time. Thanks for watching again, everybody.